Okay. Real quick, I gotta explain what input and output values is. All right. All right. So domain, input values, input values, input values, range, output values, output values, output values. So let's just say this was a 0 and this was a 1. Well, it's hard to explain. Well, long story short, you add, subtract, multiply, or divide stuff into the domain. Add, subtract, multiply, divide into the domain. Add, subtract, multiply into the domain, and the result is going to be the range. And the result is going to be the range. And the result is going to be the range. There's a whole picture I could show, but I can't afford the internet right now, so um, we're just going to have to do that later. Alright, domain. We need to find the set of all input values. And remember, the domain's just the first thing. Oh, actually, hold on. So domain, first set of numbers. Domain, first set of numbers. Domain, first set of numbers. Range, second set of numbers. Range, second set of numbers. Range, second set of numbers. Alright, set of all input values. First set. Well, oh, okay, I'll just read it all. In terms of ordered pairs, alright, let me just start over again. Domain, domain, domain. We need to find the set of all input values. In terms of ordered pairs, that correlates with the first component of each one. In terms of this two-dimensional graph, that corresponds with the x values of the horizontal axis. Okay, so we need to find the set of all input values, find the set of all input values, find the set of all input values. Alright, so find the first set of numbers, find the first set, hold up. Find the first set of numbers, find the first set of numbers, find the first set of numbers. Or put the add, subtract, multiply into these, put all those numbers that you gotta, well, I can't explain it without explaining it first. I could explain it, but it's way too much to absorb at once. I'll have to make a whole video on input and output values. So I'll do that later. Alright, just know it's the first set of numbers. Alright, in terms of ordered pairs, alright, ordered pairs is, this is an ordered pair, this is an ordered pair. Alright, so two numbers put together by a comma is an ordered pair. Two numbers put together by a comma is an ordered pair. Two numbers put together by a comma is an ordered pair. And it's surrounded by a parentheses, and it's surrounded by a parentheses, and it's surrounded by a parentheses. Or a line bracket, or a line bracket, or a line bracket. 0 to the infinity and infinity, that's an ordered pair. 0 and infinity, that's an ordered pair. 0 and infinity, ordered pair. 0, infinity, ordered pair. And 0, infinity, ordered pair. 0, infinity, ordered pair. Well, negative infinity and such, it's an ordered pair. Okay? And that's basically it. That's what an ordered pair is. Okay? And that correlates with the first component of each one. So correlates with each component of each one. Hold on, let me think. Okay, first component, first component, first component. Second component, second component, second component. Okay? So the domain, first component, first component, first component. The range, second component, second component, second component. Alright, and that correlates with the first component of each one. And remember, the domain is the left to right, left to right, left to right. Alright, in terms of a two-dimensional graph, in terms of a two-dimensional graph, in terms of a two-dimensional graph. So, this plotted out line graph, this plotted out line graph, this plotted out line graph. There's like 3D graphs with like cubic shapes and like it's all 3D and big shapes and it looks all animated and like ultimate CGI, but this is just the line across, line up and down, line across, line up and down, line across, line up and down. These two lines, these two lines, these two lines. Two-dimensional graph, two-dimensional graph, two-dimensional graph. That corresponds with the x values